Welcome. I'm Ted London, Senior Research Fellow at the William Davidson Institute, and on the faculty at the Ross School of Business at the University of Michigan. I'm here with my colleague and co-principal investigator, Ravi Anupindi, who's a professor of Operations and Management Science at the Ross School. We're here today to provide you an introduction to the consultation that we'll be hosting and facilitating June 22nd to June 24th, which is entitled, "What are the opportunities and challenges in integrating donor-led and enterprise-led value chain approaches?" Indeed, what we want to do is hear your voices and your thoughts on what are the similarities and differences between these two types of value chain initiatives, the donor-led and the enterprise-led. A guiding light behind this work is the idea that both of these have been going on to some degree in isolation, although they're increasingly overlapping. But we think there's a real opportunity to accelerate the integration of these two approaches. We think this is some very exciting research, and it's part of an ongoing effort that we've had for a number of years, and we want to thank USAID for funding this part. Indeed, in 2010, we visited Kenya, Zambia, and India, and spent some time with experts with both the donor-led and enterprise-led initiatives. We've also been in Washington and talked to a lot of leading experts there and shared our findings in a couple of venues. This e-consultation, we think, is another great opportunity for us to hear from experts from the field as they think about what are the opportunities for integrating donor-led and enterprise-led value chain initiatives. And with that in mind, I want to turn it over to my colleague Ravi, who's going to give a little more background on what exactly is a donor-led and an enterprise-led value chain initiative. Ravi?
Thanks, Ted. I would like to take this opportunity to briefly talk about the two approaches, the donor-led value chain initiative and the enterprise-led value chain initiative. Based on our extensive desk research and field visits over the last several months, our understanding of what a donor-led value chain project is a development project that takes a value chain approach to enhance the competitiveness of a selected industry subsector. There could be many actors in this value chain, but the focus of the project is always the smallholder farmer in the value chain. The way donor-led projects operate, we can think of them as having three broad components. The first component is to enhance the competitiveness of the subsector itself. Several aspects impact the competitiveness of the subsector going from, say, farm to market. This could include, first, even the farmers producing a quality product, finding markets for these products, and all the intermediate steps that are necessary to go from farm to market. And therefore, the focus of the first component of the initiative typically is to improve the transaction efficiency of the farm to market value chain. The second component has to do with improving the productivity of the farmer. Now, improving productivity of the farmer has many different aspects. It could be the technical component of how to actually do the production of a better quality product, but it could also involve knowledge components, technical components, or even financial components. So a donor-driven value chain project is trying to create and enhance the capabilities of the smallholder farmer in improving their productivity. The third component is any value chain operates within a larger policy domain. That is, the government policy impacts the effectiveness and efficiency of a value chain. And therefore, the donor-led projects actually have a component in there to enhance or improve the policy component in the value chain, whereby they need to work with appropriate government organizations, either in the regulatory side or policy side, to impact the value chain. Donor-led value chain projects have a finite duration, often about 3 to 5 years. While an overarching design in terms of the needs and objectives is articulated by the country mission, the project itself is implemented by an implementing partner who brings a unique skills to the design as well as facilitates the execution of the value chain initiative. Now, ideally, an implementing partner facilitates value chain enhancement by engaging with various value chain actors, and that could include right from the smallholder farmers to inputs suppliers to processing agents, to export distributors, etc. Since there are many actors in this value chain, both vertically and horizontally, the implementing partner takes the role of a network orchestrator in the value chain enhancement effort. Their focus is on delivering on the designed outcomes, raising the playing field for all the actors, with a special focus in enhancing the capability of micro and small enterprises. Okay. In contrast, an enterprise-led value chain project, as the name suggests, is led by an enterprise. This enterprise is usually a for-profit organization, but could as well be a non-profit organization. The unique feature here is that the enterprise has a vested interest in the value chain. The enterprise wishes to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the value chain to give itself a competitive advantage. Like the donor-led initiatives, the enterprise does recognize the transactional and productivity constraints that the value chain faces. It also recognizes that there are many actors in the value chain from farm to market. Unfortunately, the enterprise may not have all the skills and capabilities to intervene in enhancing the value chain. Therefore, the enterprise orchestrates a set of solutions in partnership with other actors who have the right skills and capabilities. The critical thing here is the enterprise is actually orchestrating the set of solutions. Given the inherent risks involved in working with the smallholder farmers, an enterprise may take a start small approach in terms of creating a pilot, learning what works, and then proceed to scale as it enhances its business interests.
Thanks, Ravi. In closing, I'd like to once again invite you to join us from June 22nd to June 24th for this online discussion. Each day we'll be posing some questions, and we hope you'll become an active participant in the discussion. Thank you in advance for your participation.